All right, welcome back to the Team O'Neill Rally School. I'm Wyatt. What we're going to take a look at today is how to do figure eights in a car. If you're new to the channel, we've done some basic videos that'll help you get to this point, how to do a burnout, how to do donuts, that sort of thing. So take a look at that. This is more of an intermediate skill if you're looking at going drifting or just having some fun. Let's hop in the car, do some figure eights, and we'll take a look at how to do it right. The one thing we do like for this is that it's a second gear exercise. So this first one, you're gonna see, I'll get around here, up into second gear. And then if you've seen how to do donuts, and you can do donuts in both directions, this should come pretty easily for you. All we're talking about is essentially a little left foot braking and a nice tidy donut around one, looking for the next one, and really it's just steering control, squeezing a little bit of left foot brake as you're getting tight around these barrels to hold a really tight line, and then just rolling on the throttle obviously to create oversteer, easing off, turning back, squeezing a little brake, rolling on the throttle again. And it's just a nice exercise. If you see you get a little lost in the steering sometimes and you need to get good at drift transitions, it's a great basic exercise to get used to that. All right, so that's a really great little exercise to get used to doing figure eights. Essentially, you're just doing a donut to the left with a transition back to the right, with a transition back to the left. And it's really good for learning not to overdo it with the throttle. So throttle management is obviously critical with this sort of stuff. Left foot braking, it's optional, but it adds a ton of precision and smoothness, and you can get, much closer to the barrel and really fine tune your skill set if you're using that left foot braking, and obviously looking where you want to go, and just some other skills. Why are we out here on gravel? Because we're not wearing out tires, and it's pretty easy to get it going. And if you don't have 400 and something horsepower, you can still get this working. So practice on snow and ice, practice on gravel, and get pretty good at it with some precision and some speed, and then take it out on pavement, because as soon as you're rolling on pavement, you're burning tires, and it's a lot harder mechanically on a lot of different components of your car. So thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in driving any of these cars, check out teamoneil.com. We've got rally schools and drift schools and a whole lot of stuff going on throughout the year. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, if you're into this sort of thing, think about doing that, and we'll catch you next time.